Not legally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This woman,
you.
I believe, we all believe this woman is going to get shut down.
Oh, yeah. The lady in a van? I've seen her.
Yeah. But it's screen printed onto a pair of Converse.
Nice.
That is cool.
They're great. I mean, they're great quality.
Really cool. That's awesome.
And I asked my in-laws for Home Depot gift cards.
That's what you need.
Because I desperately needed it.
That's You got that new house.
Yeah.
So you got plenty going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
Happy
very
to get
cool.
that. And then my family got us some art.
Oh, cool.
For
to
the
hang?
new place. Yeah.
For the new place. Oh, very nice.
So that was great.
See, we don't do a whole lot of gift exchange.
Yeah.
Because I usually make a deal with everybody. Because I'll say... No,
cards.
No. I won't even say that. I'll say, hey, tell you what. Don't get me anything. I won't get you anything.
That's the deal.
Yeah.
Everybody's better off.
It's so much better. I love...
If you get me something, I'll slap you.
Yeah.
Deals?
Don't you do this.
Yeah, because you got
me in
me,
a corner.
all that is an obligation now that I owe somebody a Christmas present.
Okay.
Giftless Christmas is the best way to go.
Yeah, we do because we have a lot of people like in our generation. So my wife has 3 brothers, I have a sister, and we're all piled up for Christmas, right? So we usually do like a Secret Santa, like a gift exchange. So everybody pulls a name and
Merry Christmas, Nick.
Oh,
I got you something.
Oh, did you get Jacob
Did you really?
Did you get Jacob anything?
Yeah, I wanted to
dick.
get you something.
Yes.
Oh, geez, you didn't get Jacob anything?
What I'll do is
I thought we were exchanging gifts.
I thought that you didn't get the text on this? God, it's so embarrassing.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my God!
There you go, Jim. Now Jim's
I got
got
hot chocolate bark.
I got you a little
Hey, I
something
got
too.
you this.
Oh,
Yeah, you're welcome. And this is exactly what we do at Christmas time. Is all we do is just re-gift every damn thing.
I got Jim a half-eaten candy bar.
That's right. That was the gift I wanted. Dude, re-gifting though.
Still good. I broke off the pieces that aren't
It's
there.
funny because it's still good.
Yeah.
My wife's a teacher, so in the week leading up to Christmas break, she just gets piles of stuff. I mean, Starbucks gift cards, coffee mugs, like trees of chocolate or whatever. And so then candles and stuff. So she just carefully goes through it, takes all the bags. Like basically, she's set for like all of her acquaintances and everybody she's going to re-gift it to. Yep, she's golden, except for all the stuff she wants. But my favorite gift, since you both asked, was the camera that is sitting between the 3 of us right now. It is a Samsung Gear 360, not to be confused with 3D. And I'm trying it out. So if you are a Patreon of the show, then you are entitled to watch this. You can go onto our Patreon and you can see the link to the undisclosed YouTube video, and you can check out a live 360 recording.
It looks a lot like the good robot from WALL-E.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
That's WALL-E, actually. That's
the old robot.
Eva.
Yeah, the new robot.
I should call it Eva. That's a
go.
really good idea. Damn. Good job, man. Yeah, so Eva's watching us right now, and if you'd like to watch through Eva, you can go to our Patreon. So it was fun. My 3-year-old daughter still believes in Santa, and so it's fantastic. So she came downstairs and like flipped the crap out and saw everything. But like anything that I had to personally build, I let her know. That's Daddy. That's not that fat bastard. He does not get credit for this. It was this fat bastard. I built that dollhouse. I built a dollhouse that took me 3 freaking nights. I spent 6 clock hours building this thing. Nothing but an Allen wrench. It was a beast.
It is IKEA.
It felt like it. It is the size of like Jacob's entire desk. It's huge. It's taller than that. It goes up to like the height of these chairs.
Wow.
Dude, it was wild.
You got to get an Allen wrench attachment for a drill.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Those
God,
are good.
I'm sure that already exists, and I'm not handy. I don't have anything cool.
I mean, yes.
Nobody got me Home Depot cards.
I didn't mean like make one. I meant go get one.
You just go fabricate one. Whatever. Let's do therapy. I'll stick to what I'm good at. It's not handy.
To a lot of our listeners, we apologize. For the last several episodes, we've been just kind of jerking around and not really actually getting to any listener mail. So
well, you did your bonus episode.
We
did our SMART goal. So when folks are hearing this, it will be 2019, and you can go back in the feed and you can see a bonus episode. That was awesome.
So we have gotten way behind on listener mail.
Yeah, which is great though, because we have some really good stuff. And so for those of you that have been waiting patiently, we are now putting them in order and doing them in the order we
Hopefully none of it
receive
was
them.
time sensitive.
Yeah. Let's start with the first one. Dear Nick and Jim, I'm standing on a bridge. Oh, shit. Oh, we should have gotten to this.
Yeah.
But in fairness, you should always dial 911 whenever you are in danger, not write into a podcast.
Right.
I'm in danger, so I'm taking the time to write this, and I'm also sending it USPS. Get back to me whenever. Hugs and kisses. All right, so let's dive into the first one here. The first one is titled Not Good Enough Complex. Hey guys, I love your show. I was having a discussion with my roommate last night and thought the topic might be great for your podcast. First, a little backstory. I'm a lucky girl with awesome parents. They always made it clear that I am loved, they support my choices, and just want to see me happy. But growing up, my parents, and particularly my father, always pushed me to do better. I know his intention was to teach me to be ambitious, hardworking, and to always strive for improvement. He didn't want me to be entitled, and he wanted me to always do my best. However, it had an unintended side effect of creating what I call the not good enough complex in me. For example, when I brought home all A's and B's in school, he would say, "Good job, I'm so proud of you. But I know you're smart enough to get all A's." I know he was proud of me and loved me, but it often left my little kid heart feeling like my efforts were not good enough, and therefore I was not good enough. Looking back, I want to tell my young self that it's not what he meant, and to not read into what he said. This complex has led to lots of success in my life. I graduated with honors in high school and college. I've worked hard at my job and was just promoted. And I'm now finishing an MBA program with a 4.0 GPA so far. This mental programming has been really beneficial for me in some ways, but in other areas it has been detrimental. I struggle in relationships because I don't think I'm good enough for them. I struggle with people doing nice things for me as I don't feel I really deserve it. In fact, this topic came up when my roommate suggested I started getting regular massages from a professional as he thought it would help me with my stress levels and physical health. And I thought to myself, I don't deserve that luxury. My question is two-parted. Number one, do you guys have any advice to stop this not good enough idea in my head? I'm in therapy right now and I've been working on it, but there's this thought that it might be helpful to hear some feedback from you guys. Number two, what can parents do to carefully tread these waters and encourage their children to work hard and be ambitious without unintentionally creating this not good enough complex in their children? I don't have children, but I think this would be useful to people who do. I know my dad had the best intentions and had he known this would be the result, he would have tried another approach, but I honestly don't know what else he could have done. Thanks so much for your awesome show, Kelly.
That's a great question.
It is a great question. Man, so what's interesting about that, though, is how she talks about how her father kind of spoke this way to her. He was kind. He wasn't belittling her.
Right.
This wasn't negative. This wasn't criticism. It was sort of a yes, but.
Right.
And yes, but praise kind of leads to this, doesn't it? Like, we've seen this before.
Yeah, it does. And I'm interested to kind of get your take on this because I can have mixed feelings on it. I think kind of addressing number two. Her second question is, from the parent's perspective, what can they do to ensure that this doesn't happen? It's always interesting to kind of figure out where this thought process kind of comes from and how much of it is actually due to the parents, because social environment, as far as friends,
right,
kids that we grow up with, have an impact too.
Yeah.
And we tend to kind of forget about that, and that's a pretty big chunk of the equation. So
right,
it's not just parents raising them, it's the entire environment around the kid.
For sure.
Everything has an impact in it. And we've gotten away from this old way of thinking that that being tough on your kids is a good thing.
Right.
I remember, I don't know if you ever listened to Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh yeah, I've heard
it. Did you listen to the one where he had Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
No. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the driver, the race car driver.
You should listen to that. It's really interesting because he was talking about the relationship he had with his dad.
Oh wow.
And how his dad never praised him for anything.
Oh wow.
And when he never gave him any advice on racing cars, never helped him out with anything.
Yeah.
And so he was, racing in this amateur circuit or whatever when he was younger, and he won. He won his first race. And so he left his trophy out, for his dad to be able to see it in the shop when he comes by. And,
right.
And his dad said, "Oh, you won." He's like, "Yeah, I did." He's like, "Oh, well, so-and-so must not have showed up that night."
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
And so Joe Rogan was kind of interviewing him, and he's like,
wow.
He's like, "Yeah, but you know what? I'll bet that really helped motivate you and really got you motivated to want to win." And Junior's response to that was, no, actually it didn't. It made me want to quit.
Yeah. It's
And
it's a very careful threshold, right?
Right.
Gosh, I mean that's so like I really empathize with the Earnhardt example and also with this writer. Like I know that feeling. My father has this saying that so in my household, my mom, it didn't matter what I did. If I got a C, she was like, "That's my boy. You're a genius." Like it did
That's
not
where
matter.
it comes
Yeah,
from.
yeah. She did not care. So I had like this guaranteed like cheerleader in my corner who was like, "No matter what you do, like you're awesome. I believe that you're special." And so like it was awesome. But that definitely counterbalanced my father. My father was the kind of guy that similar to this story. Like if you come home with A's and B's, it's like, "Hey, really great job," and pick you up, toss you around. "Hey, we're going out to dinner tonight. Great job." And then when you're at dinner, it's like, okay, so what are we going to do to try to, take this to the next level? It was always the next level. I remember when I was in speech and debate in high school, which is, where all the popular kids competed in sport.
Right.
That's what we did. Because, I didn't want to step down to quarterback of the football team. I wanted to stay up there at the speech and debate.
Right.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's so popular that you are forced to have to explain it to us right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, I'm just reminding you
Right.
of what you probably already knew. But no, it was really competitive, and like our school was really big, and we had like 100 people on the team, and it was it was this thing. And in Las Vegas, it's a district thing. It was a really big deal. So I had won the county championship, and I remember my dad being